Alright, then we should be live. This time for another round in the Stone Circle tournament against Liam, who is, or was, C1 earlier this season. Looks like they have dropped down a bit, but regardless, a very strong opponent. It's gonna be played on the GC node set, a best of 5, I believe. He has the first invite, and this tournament doesn't have any specialty rules, I don't think. And now, before I forget, I'm gonna change the Loki laugh for the cap emote. So I have at least something positive to send throughout the matches. Now, the timing of this stream is a little bit odd, and well, I don't really have an explanation for it. I've not been uh, not been sleeping the way I normally do, so been up since around 4 a.m. streaming now to get this out of the way. I believe this is the last day we can do the match. Now, cool comes interesting title. Yeah, I played one game in GC as a warm up. That's it. And well, I don't think I have the roster to really fight against Liam at this point. My rank 3 7-star rank ups have not been exactly beaches oriented for a while, so I'm struggling a bit on that side. But we'll see what happens. I'm fully expecting to lose 3-0, but I'm not gonna throw, I'm gonna try to win. It is his first invite, he did win the coin flip, so that's also great. My expectations are rock bottom for this, but I didn't want to forfeit, at least, so we are playing it. Giant Warriors, great to see you, saw you in DLL stream. I was there for a bit as well, on and off, but yeah, well, maybe I can hop back in after this is done, assuming this is gonna be quick enough. So once again, this is a normal tournament, no toxic rules or any of that. Best of 5, GC nodes, no blacklists, no whitelists, just a normal tournament. Just waiting on Liam now. I just left the stream when I got your notification. Yeah, well, we'll see. I I did enough of 9.1 to get another rank 3 to help me out a little bit with these tournament matches I have. But even with that, I can't keep up. I need some better pulls from my crystals. The new the new rank 3 is a bullseye though, so at least I have one of the new meta defenders at rank 3. I guess two if you count Onslaught as well. But the top of BGs is not that great of a defender. Most people in C5 and higher especially know how to fight him properly with basically any champion, so it's a little bit guaranteed damage here and there. Not really on the level of like Serpent and Bullseye. Even with Bullseye now that he doesn't inflict bleeds on Dexes, he's not as bad, but I would rather have him at rank 3 than not. So at the very least I can tie the matchups whenever possible. Now, cool comms, if you're still here, any chance you could tag Liam and tell him I'm ready? He should also be live streaming though, so Wolframite, since you're here too, could you check out the stream and tell him he can invite me whenever, because I believe he is ready to go, he should be live, and it is his invite, so I gotta wait for him. What were your thoughts on SOS Photon? Probably my favorite of all the seasonal content. I had a lot of fun with it. I used Spider-Man not 2099, Spider-Man Supreme for the 2022 and Spider-Verse Hero objectives. I did get the solo on it. I wasn't recording it. It took about a little bit over 5 minutes. And overall, the fight isn't too difficult. It is quite fun to do. Basically, all you gotta do is just spam your own specials and manage the pure light form on Photon. That's all you need to do. Essentially, any champion can do it, but I would advise using something else, something other than champions who already gain power passively, because, well, I don't know if it affects the fight. The node might shut that one down as well, but if it doesn't, the power gain can get out of hand. I would need to double check that though. I don't remember if the passive power gain on Spidey Supreme was actually doing anything or not, but all I know it was a lot of special spamming for the full 5 minutes, just dancing around. I'm also considering doing a 2-star solo of the fight with someone like Star-Lord or Guillotine 2099, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of doing those. It's just annoying. If you play well, you probably do the fight like halfway down and then the AI just decides to sit around for a bit and wait around, dance around, not do something, and then the power gain gets me to my special 3 in the fight and I die from the damage from the nodes alone. It's annoying since it's a AI reliant on that fight specifically, but it should still be doable. Someone like Starlord who have the damage ramp up, it shouldn't even be that bad. It will definitely take longer, but well, I'll consider it. I'm not making any promises. Hey Finn, how you doing? I'm doing well. A little bit, well, I guess nervous is not the right word, but I'm not feeling too confident about this match. Bro, your voice is so deep, or is your mic? Uh, I mean, I don't know how it sounds exactly with the mic, but I don't have anything to modify it if that's what you're asking. It's morning, it's the morning voice, you know. It's always a bit deeper than your voice is throughout the day or later on in the day. May I ask how old are you, Fintech? I am 22 years old. Love the war videos. Good luck with this. Well, thank you. I will definitely need some luck with the drafting. Well, as you usually do, but especially against Liam. He's one scary opponent. Alright. Great to see you too, Andrew. Alright, so Domino, Sig 200, rank 3, that's gotta go. Juggernaut as well, not a big fan of that. After that, it's kind of between Chavez, Titania, and Stark Spidey. I'm gonna go with Starky for now. I know Liam likes using Stark Spidey for things like bullseyes and stuff like that, so maybe I can throw him off, throw him off at least a little bit with that. We'll see. Banning Photon is very weird because my Photon is a 6-star ascended one, not a 7-star. So the ban it's not what I was expecting. Finn, what is that? What is what? You're gonna have to be a bit more specific than that. Okay, there's the Chavez, so that handles Serpent, Maestro, uh, Onslaught, Sassy, basically everything. he has the shocker as well, so Onslaught is already dealt with using that. No point in trying to split it either. That's essentially his only function aside from being slightly annoying on defense. It's gonna be a best of 5. He got the ham for Sassy, so now his Chavez is fully open. I could take Maestro, but again the Chavez is just gonna melt that. Gonna take Venom. I guess Weapon X as a two-way. I can use Onslaught for Maestro if necessary, or Venom, and then use Werewolf for the Serpent, but I have nothing for the Dust. Rank 3 Dust, very tanky. Not a big fan of fighting that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Can't avoid it. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts with that, but he's probably gonna put down the Serpent first, because Archangel, what he can do to fight, it's reliant on RNG and you will take some damage. Yeah, this is Stonehenge's Stone Circle tournament. It should be on the title. I think I did remember to put it in. Okay, now then. Rank 3 7-star Serpent, the fully balanced defender that doesn't need to be tuned down at all. One of my favorites to fight as well. Definitely never gets under my skin. It's a bit too early on that Dex, that's on me. Gonna howl here to get the power gain. Alright. Wasn't the cleanest fight. I did manage to get me this one, mainly due to me being lucky. Wolframite, the explanation for that is you have iframes when you dash back against contact hits, which are both of the hammer hits that Serpent has. So even though your dex, the mastery is disabled, you can still iframe the melee attacks by simply dashing back at the right time. The iframe window for your dashbacks is not as long as the dex window is, so you need to be more precise on it, but it is definitely safe to do that to avoid, well, avoid getting hit by it. It's something I never really considered when fighting Serpent until after the balance update. I went back to look at him as a defender to try to figure him out better, and then, yeah, the iframes, it's a mechanic in the game that not a lot of people actually even think about, or some people don't even know that it exists. Alright, so Spider-Ham against Dust, not the fastest fight, but it's the best I can do with the champs I had left. Please be enough. decent. And it was enough, just barely, by 4 points. Okay. Hello, Finn. Well, hello, Joker, to you too. Okay, starting off this one. I did manage to win a round, so I can't be too disappointed. A little bit unexpected, though. I'm gonna be honest. Stonehenge, the score is 1-0 to me. That was the first match. Demon Finn. I could have done the fight a little bit better, but it worked out in the end, so I'm not mad about it. Yeah, 4 points is just stupidly close. Wouldn't be surprised if he switches his bands to Spider-Ham now. No, werewolf instead. Okay. Gotta say, that complicates things a little bit. A little bit. Huh. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret here. I don't know how to play Titania well. So... she's mainly in my draft here as a scare tactic. That's about it. Alright, well I got my counter to Serpent. Gonna stick with the Weapon X as well. Photon is no longer banned, but I forgot to check if Liam has a Photon. Not really too concerned about fighting one, but I would like to know in advance if he does. So why did you rank up her? She's only rank 2, not rank 3. Getting rank 2 is easy enough, and she's rank 2 because she is extremely powerful. I just haven't really used her all that much after ranking her up. Alright, if I put Sassy on defense, it's just gonna use Black Cat for that and melt it, which is fair enough. I'm not gonna be winning any races because of that. The Serpent battle, I will likely lose if I put down mine against his. However, I think I might have to do that. Let's see, do I need Luke for anything else? Not really, we'll see. If I get extremely lucky on the crits on my special too, I could technically outspeed him, but I don't see it happening. Okay, decent start. My concussion is not as strong as it could be. I got pretty unlucky with the exhaustions, but that's the least of my concerns in this matchup. Come on, crit. Ah, okay, well that costs me this one if I haven't lost already. Okay, one concussion was enough to shut it down at least. Yeah, I'm not winning that. I've done rank 3 Serpent in just over a minute. with Luke Cage before on this meta. It was just below 50k score, which is great, but I can't expect those kind of matches every single attempt against him. Are you winning? Technically yes, but it's about to be tied in just a moment. So, for now yes, but shortly no. Onslaught is about the best I can do in terms of defense. He's gonna put down Bullseye, just get the win here. I gotta use Weapon X, who's fast, but who's gonna take some damage as well. Likely not gonna be winning the round for me. Or he can go for a mirror match with Onslaught on defense. Goes Dust instead. I think I gotta go with Titania here. He's gonna use his Hulkling. And he's gonna win this on speed. Unless he messes up somehow, which he likely doesn't. Okay, what are those light attacks she throws and why does she do that? Probably should have changed into heavy first, huh? That's probably what you're supposed to do. Question for those who might know. Why did the sandstorm trigger there? What did I do wrong? Okay, after this one I'm gonna do a band switch. I'm taking this dust out of the way and I'm gonna leave Stark Spidey on. He's too tanky of a defender for this meta. Her usual counters are DOT based, at least those that I use, so this is not gonna work out. But I'm very confused about what triggered the sandstorm there. I don't think I had too many of the sand debuffs. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. What is causing it? Am I missing something? Hitting into her block while unblockable gives you sand. Well, what kind of an interaction is that? Since when is that a thing? Alright, so Titania is a horrible option then. What ignore you're unstoppable? It's the grit passive she triggers while the sandstorm is active. The bugs you should be reporting. Well, Andrew, I can't report bugs that I am not aware of. If you have issues like that, just... You're in the CCP yourself, why not report it? Dumb interaction. Yeah, I can tell. It's a horrible interaction. Thanks for doing that fight, so I now know it won't work. Yeah, that's exactly why I did it. To showcase it. I don't know, sometimes I forget I can report stuff too. Well, fair enough. Honestly, the Chavez is an issue as well. I could technically skip with the dust ban for her. I don't think that's worth it, to be honest. Also, now... My god, I'm stupid. I don't have CGR in my deck, because it was blacklisted for another tournament, and I didn't change it back. So... Yeah, that's... That's just great. Honestly, none of the jumps here are gonna do much for me. So yeah, this is looking rough. I can't remember if we can even reroll on this one. Even if we can, I'm probably not going to, but this draft is not looking great. How do you feel about Arcade as a 7-star? I know nothing about him. I know how to fight him, but that's about it. I have no clue what he does on offense. Okay, where are my offensive champions? Like the good ones. I guess Sassy can work, but just too reliant on crits. I've got nothing really for the Red Skull. And there goes his Serpent last. Okay. Well, this is essentially what I mean by the title of this stream. Just getting clapped by Liam. My deck can my roster, it's so far behind these days because I can't pull the meta champs as 7-stars. That it's kinda sad. Gotta punch up against these top tier BG players every single game. It's rough to try to win this. I can essentially only rely on draft luck as well as them making mistakes. And these top tier BG players rarely make them. So yeah, I'm fighting for my life here. Well, since I have nothing for Killmonger, I guess I'm going Hulkling. Trying to manage the reverberation manually. Which, even if I do it properly, I'm not gonna beat Stark Spidey on time, and I'm gonna lose anyways because of that. Unless I get some really lucky crits on my special 2, which against Killmonger, with Hulkling, it doesn't happen. So, yeah. I know I'm complaining a lot, I'm just frustrated that I'm not wailing out as much as I should be if I wanna compete here. Yeah, and this is a high sick Killmonger, so now I've already lost more health than he will in his whole matchup. And at around 110 he would be done with his already. Stop heavy spamming and dash away from me, please. Thank you. That's a horrible timing on the special 2 for me. And now I crit while the reverb is active. Nice. This game, man. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. It's gonna be okay, buddy. It's really not. CGR is the main Killmonger counter, and I don't even have it in my deck because I'm stupid. Spider-Ham would work, but again, if I don't see him in the draft, I can't really do much for that. Then the Serpent, which is a guaranteed loss for me. So what can I do? Can I even try anything here? Stonehenge, if you're still here, was it that deck changes are not allowed in this one? Because I kind of fucked up and forgot to change it before the matches. I have the blacklists from a different tournament. So, yeah. I'm assuming they are not allowed, so I'm not even gonna try. they're not, but I will make an exception. No, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And no crits at all. That's unfortunate. It's still not a horrible fight, but it's not gonna win. Well, it was less than 1,000 score away, so technically with better crit RNG on my special twos I could have won. But again, crit RNG against Serpent, it's never gonna go your way. Then the potentially final round. Let's see, can I switch my bands in any way? Can I switch them up? Chavez has been a thorn in my side this whole game, but can I realistically leave anything here? Juggernaut, it's gonna mess me up. Dust, well, not enough counters, especially in my deck. Domino, not really. There's also the CGR that I don't have. Stark Spidey 2. Stark Spidey is the least of my worries. Domino's gotta go. Juggernaut is a must. Chavez or Dust? I'm gonna go Chavez. Might as well. Chavez has been his instant pick every single round, and now he goes for Luke Cage instead of Werewolf. That's interesting. I was getting, well, yeah, I was getting better scores against Serpent with Luke Cage for some reason. So I guess it kinda makes sense, but at the same time not really. Tiger's not gonna do anything, he's just gonna rely on the Bullseye Serpent, Onslaught, and those usual champs, so that's not gonna work out too well. I'm guessing Titanium Onslaught here, yep. No, Stonehenge, don't worry about it. It's my own mistake for not double checking beforehand. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not even gonna bother attempting to draft my Killmonger here. He has the CGR. Soon as he gets it, that Killmonger is useless, and I'm not gonna use him on offense against anything either. Wolf and Ham are the two champs I kinda need right now. Venom is a decent substitute, but it's not gonna win me this one. Titania is gonna shred the Atuma, so that's not a good idea. I have nothing for a Serpent, so I gotta take Spidey Supreme. Okay, well, the Atuma, once again, rank 3, since Liam's full roster is based around BGs. Man, I have nothing for him. I need my own slot on the last draft. I need it. Come on. Onslaught or Serpent, one of the two. I get neither. Okay, well, that's great. So the round he puts the 2 on defense. I gotta throw it. I don't have a choice. I'm not gonna win it with these champs, no matter who I use. Doesn't technically have a great option for Maestro, but Onslaught and Titania can both do it just fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Could technically use the Shocker as well, but that doesn't work these days. Not as well as it used to, at least. So here goes Titania, which is what I assumed he would. So I gotta go for a guard run with Mr. Sinister. It's possible to do this fight like 50 seconds at full health, but getting the correct rotation is not easy. Okay, I got the regens, that's nice, crit as well. Ah, the vicious fell off. Try to parry, but I can't. Okay, well, I'm taking way too much damage now. I gotta heal up a bit, or at least try to. I haven't been able to pause the degen, so I'm also slower than usual. This has been one of the worst Sinister against Bullseye fights I have had in a very long time. Yep. Had I actually done the fight properly, I would have won that one, but still, once again, punching up. Never a fun time. And now due to Yatuma, I'm just guaranteed to lose this one no matter who I place down. Unless he screws up. So Bullseye down, he's gonna use Onslaught. Red Skull down, he's gonna use, well, Onslaught or Hulkling. Sassy down, well, that might work, but Shocker does the fight decently well as well. And I kinda need him for offense. Because the Killmonger, that's gonna be my Venom fight. It's likely gonna be quote-unquote throwing this one with Hulkling. The score's not gonna be a winning one unless I mess up or have horrible crit RNG. So it's just saving Yatuma for round 3 when he's, well, more comfortable in the matchup. Well, that went okay, but as I said, he's kinda just throwing that one. And he's gonna put a 2-mount defense. Now the question is, do I try to crit nuke it with Sassy, or do I play it with less hits using Spidey Supreme? Because he is gonna throw a 2-mount defense. And now, do I put down Sassy on defense or Bullseye on defense? I'm guessing Bullseye. try to bank on some chip damage, that's about the best I can do. But now, do I go Sassy Nuke or Spidey Supreme? I guess Sassy Nuke. I need perfect RNG on the Wrath. I need great Rupture RNG and then I need crit on my special too. So far, none of the things have happened. Oh well, that's that. Heavy me. Great. Okay, well. If I didn't need a special too, I would be a little bit more confident. But yeah, it wouldn't have been enough. Not time-wise, not health-wise. And that does it. Now, yeah, what can I say? If you have all the BT god jumps at rank 3, what can I do to fight that? I know simply having the champions is not enough. You need to be able to play and draft well as well. I'm not taking that away from him. But like, I'm saving my Titan shards and my 7-star shards for the next update. Hoping for Serpent in the basics, and then just something usable in the Titans. I need the Serpent. I need one, but at this point in the Titan pool, if I open it now, all I'm gonna get is say another dupe on Luke Cage or Silver Sable or something. It's just not worth it. But yeah, this is what I gotta work with. It's not horrible for BGs. I have Sassy, Killmonger, Onslaught, Wolf, Weapon X, Maestro and Bullseye. And I guess Ham. The rest are situational at best. Venom also up there, but not really. So what I'm missing there, it's a lot really. Serpent is the main one, but even then, counters like Chavez, Domino for defense and offense, Photon, I need her Wakened, Korgatuma, Dust taken up as well. Plenty of champions I would need to take up as well as pull from crystals, but I just can't. The Serpent is the biggest one. The 6-star, it's okay, but it's not gonna win me any games against 7-star rank 3s. But yeah, Andrew, are you in Stonehenge's tournament still? Do you know if this is a single elimination or is there a double elimination? I'm assuming it's a single elimination, so this would do it for me on this. Yeah, so then all that's left for me this season, I believe, is the Toxic one and KT1's Episode 1. For the Episode 1, I don't have the actual time for the match set yet. Should be happening this week at some point. As for the Toxic one, we might get that done today at some point. That's the hope, at least. But yeah, that does it for me for this Stone Circle tournament. Result was almost what I expected. I was expecting a 3-0 loss, not a 3-1 loss, but even then, this was just kinda lucky, to be honest. Just out of curiosity though, what did I struggle with the most here? There's a serpent. I lost a serpent and a dust. Then game 3, I lost to a Serpent and a Killmonger. Then I lost to a Bullseye and an Atuma. Hold on. So yeah, every loss I had was against a rank 3, either on defense or offense. Which honestly makes sense. Looking at his drafts, he kind of relied on the Chavez, Serpent, and Atuma the most. So for bans, I technically could have switched to those midway through. But then again, the issue is with this meta, you don't really have a lot of domino counters. So dealing with a rank 3 SIG 200, that's just not happening. And since the node doesn't really do anything, you can't stop Juggernaut either. So those two bans were guaranteed. I didn't have a choice but to do them. The third one could have gone any one way, but even then, I mean, what can I do? I take away Dust, one of the annoying defenders. I'm left with you using Stark Spidey on offense to destroy my defenders, or what else examples? You're gonna have a two-mount defense for me to deal with Killmonger on defense since I fucked up with my deck choices. Uh, it just I don't have enough bans for now. I need a whaling event, and I gotta whale out. I gotta pull some champs, rank up some actual BG oriented champs instead of like Corvus and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, Senior Ransky as well with the 10 bucks USD, I believe. You're the go. Thanks for the entertainment. Well, I appreciate the donation very much. Uh, I'm not sure about the entertainment part though, unless you like seeing me getting absolutely tossed around in BGs, but fair enough. I'm glad that it's at least somewhat enjoyable to watch. But Liam, who are you up against next, by the way, for this one? I think I remember seeing Anon as the next opponent. I could be wrong though. Also, Liam, one question. Have all your rank 3s been BG oriented? I can't assume all of them, but I would guess most. For me, it's been a bit odd. I mainly been focusing on war for them, and then those who work on BGs work on BGs. But if I want to keep competing in BG tournaments, I need to start ranking up some 7 stars for BG specifically. There's just no way I can keep going with the less than ideal options. Absolutely all of them. Yeah, I thought so. Because you just have all the most powerful BT champions currently available as rank 3. So trying to battle against that with less than ideal options ranked up, it just comes down to draft and you making mistakes, which you barely ever do. Like I said earlier, basically every single person who's consistently in C4, you don't see them making mistakes. You can't rely on them making mistakes. So then it just comes to draft and just trying to punch up and race against the clock for these. And yeah, it is sometimes doable as we saw game 1. But even then, a 4 point difference, that's not that's not consistent, that's not reliable. So yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna expect to win any tournaments until I can get some of these BT champs up. Just before this match, I got Bullseye to rank 3, but there's still so many I need to do. And I just need this guy. There's no way around it. I can't start banning him because there's not enough bans to work with, and I don't mind fighting him. Just I can't win rounds against him either. It's an issue. Now then, question: should I stop the stream here, or should I do this? I know nothing about this boss. Absolutely nothing. I don't know her abilities. I don't know the nodes. I don't know the paths in the quest. I haven't seen any gameplay. Bro, you don't even have to read it. You sure about that? Hold on, before I do, I gotta double check the rewards. Any choices I gotta make? Not exactly. Okay, well, I mean, sure, I can do this. I just punched her with chugs for 7 minutes and it was fine. Well, you're using Juggernaut for it. I probably won't be doing that. So before I look at the paths, I'm gonna have to check this one out first. And give me a few. I'm gonna quickly read through this. Okay, so I need DOT for her. Interesting. Okay, so the DOT is not gonna do a lot of damage, but it's gonna last longer. Oh, I don't even need DOT. She provides it for me. I guess DOT is just gonna make it easier. Alright, never mind. I don't want to use DOT jumps. If I have too many of them, I'm simply just gonna take a ton of damage, and I don't want that. Ah, just bring Lady D. It's not looking like I should. She has too many DOT debuffs. Never mind. I gotta stop commenting before reading further. So there is a way to throw it back against her. So using DoD champions is the way to go. Okay. So wait, I gotta punish heavy attacks. Got it. Or interrupt them, I guess. Ah, How many faces does she have? Hold on. So I gotta punish specials with heavy attacks. From the looks of it, otherwise she's gonna have a ton more power gain or uh, defensive combat power rate, I guess. Unblockable specials, more damage. No power on specials. Okay, I think I more or less understand what I meant to do. Okay, let's see. Some simple path here. Bleed vulnerability will down. Critical eye. Hold on. This is a new one. Nope, it's not a new one. Okay. Okay, no healing. That's fine. The trank is annoying, but I can bypass it. So basically just bleed champs. Is the heal block a debuff? Hold on. No, okay. So I need bleed champs who either have very consistent bleeds or just a way to ignore debuffs or shrug them off. So my first guess is some skill champions like Shield, Black Cat and Bullseye. I guess Bullseye not so much. Since he's not awakened, I can't shrug it off. But the instant bleeds would still work. I'll have him here just in case. And then other than that, just champs with debuffs in general will also work. Could use Shuri for the immunity AR, so the trank does nothing. Vox could be cool as well, but nah. Venom should be good enough. Trank will be annoying, but he'll be fine. And I guess the Lady D just to have her ready for the boss. Bullseye won't do damage. That is correct, you are right about that. It's fine. I can get through the path with the other champions. I can switch out Bullseye for the boss. If the game would move. Okay, there we go. Also, I'm pretty sure Bullseye can do this since Whittle Down only reduces damage. It doesn't completely shut it off. So it's just gonna be slow. Yeah, 60% less. So it just would be slow, which is still fine, but I'd rather not do these fights too slowly. And that's not how you heavy punish her. I know the spacing with Tigra, or I used to know it, I should say. There we go. Okay, she's one of the champs you can't heavy spamming the corner against for some reason. At least not with shield. There we go. I see no reason why she shouldn't be able to do this for every one of these fights. can I heavy spam this one? That's a very fast stand-up animation. I probably shouldn't. And that is exactly why. Her stand-up animation reminds me of Guillotine 2099. It might be the same. By the way, is the stream lagging a bit? The OBS, uh, I'm forgetting what it's called. The preview, I guess, is a little bit choppy at times from the looks of it. I'm hoping it's not actually affecting the stream. Don't think I'm gonna reach that one with the heavy punish. Special 2 probably, but not the special one. Feels fine, alright, that's good. And he's dead. Okay, shield. Probably the best option for this path, from the looks of it. She cleanses the Trank debuff, so her debuffs will keep applying like normal, and she has so many bleeds that she just melts the fights. What class is the boss, by the way? I forgot to check that. I would guess either a mutant or superior. One of the two. It doesn't really matter, just curious, I guess. Also, now that I am doing this, I should probably go and update the title. If I can do that without breaking everything. Give me just a moment. And there we go. I don't have a thumbnail for this though, so it's just gonna have to be G-string one, which is fine, I guess. Just trying to get the heavy spacing for that, probably not a good idea. Anyone got any counters for the final boss here? I'm assuming Lady D works just fine. But I don't think I'm gonna get a solo first time around, since I don't know the special animations, the heavy animation, or basic animations even. So if there are other good options that I can switch in real quick, or at least one of them, just to be safe. I don't really mind using revise either way, but if I can bring in another good option, that would be great. Should stop talking. I don't usually go for the specialty, but if I can avoid more of the debuffs, why not? Alright, that should be the path done. Okay, and she's a mutant, so I guess tech champions. Just for the attack increase would be good, but we'll see. So everyone on my team does DOT effects except Bullseye, so I gotta get him out of here. I'm guessing Werewolf should be fine. Alright. I'm just gonna go with Lady D, round 1. See if I can figure out the animations here on this go. Did I do this right? Yep. Okay, what do you do? Okay, that sounds easy enough. Or looks, I guess. I need you to use a heavy. There we go. Okay, you can sidestep her as well, that's nice. Okay, phase 1 down. I forget if phase 2 does anything different. Okay, I actually didn't see the full animation before, so that's good to know. Doesn't seem too difficult to punish or get away from. Heavy cow, now to remove the inexorable. Also to gain some power without inflicting too many debuffs. One more of those and it should be phase 3, I guess. Ah, I was too slow on that. Okay, well, phase 3. I think now the inexorable is just gonna be longer, so now I'm kinda supposed to bait the, or punish the specials with my heavy attack. I messed up. Oh crap. Yep, I'm dead. Alright. Well, this fight seems simple enough, actually. For now. I don't know if the later phases are gonna be more difficult, but it seems not too bad. I forgot what other ways there was to get rid of the... or inflict the poisons, I guess. Oh, Striker, that was it. Got it. There we go. Phase 4. I think this was just the attack increase. I think there was another way to inflict the poisons, I just can't remember what. Okay, gotta say Venom, not the best for this, since she is immune to bleeds. I'm guessing Wolf would do great here. Messed up the decks there. Again messed it up. Might be dead here, yep. Okay. I think I got the animations down for the most part. Ronin SP3 also works for reflecting the damage. Does it? I guess for... I mean, yeah, if you beta heavy first, it should, from the looks of it. Intercept and strikers, yeah. Those I remembered. I thought there was a third way as well, but I could be wrong on that. Right, phase 5. No clue what this one added. Cannot remember. Was this the theory then? No idea. damage there. I'm getting cornered a little bit here. Yep, not dexing that in the corner. Ooh. Somehow made it out of that. There we go. Phase number 6. This should be the last one. I think I was supposed to just hit her here. Ah, yeah, the double medium screwing me up there. That's right. Alright, I guess chill. It's a bit too late on the dash in on my last one there. Did the striker do anything here? Just more poisons. Honestly, this boss feels pretty nice. Also, I noticed my stream is frozen. I'll fix that in a second. Yeah, I'm just baiting and punishing specials with my heavy attack, that's it. Alright. Gonna try to fix it. If the stream crashes, I'll restart it in just a moment. Alright, and we should be back, hopefully. I think I was fast enough. Screen did freeze. Yeah, I noticed it. I just can't exactly fix it in the middle of the fight. I have to restart OBS for that. Yeah, I gotta say, that's a fun boss. I think I should be able to solo that on the next 2 attempts. Too expensive. Yes, it's back. Nice. Okay, what is this path then? That sucks. Resistances, that sucks as well. It's a passive unstoppable. Okay, so I need unstoppable counter for that path. No one too annoying. Who would work? Great. Silk with the slow. Unstoppable counters. Drawing blanks right now. I guess Geo does work too. I guess hitting only while stunned would also be an option. Valkyrie works, I can do that. Guess Lady D for the boss already. There was a Spidey Supreme as well. I might want a buff immune, and actually Red Guardian does work. Unstoppable doesn't trigger that often, to be honest, just general good counters will work. Yeah, that's what I assumed reading the notes. So they should be fine. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of these notes. I don't know how to pronounce the note name correctly, but yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna make this one, and then one special pre-rotation. I believe should be enough. Yeah, that's the right note. Yep. The concept is okay, but how they work is just, I don't know. Not a big fan. Just the way that you have to remove them or pause the charge game. For some of these nodes, it just doesn't work too well. Some of them are fine, but there are a few that I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, the removing parts, that's the one I have a problem with. Heavy into a special 3. Medium, light, medium. Medium, medium. Light, light, medium, light. Heavy, striker, light, pause, light, light, medium, light. Heavy, special 2, and the fight should be done. I love using Silk. She's so good. The damage on this rotation is just stupid. I can't wait to get this jump to rank 4 at some point. No, she doesn't need to be awakened, but especially for this node, there is Unstoppable that you need to worry about. So the awaken ability, you're gonna need the slow debuff. It's more so for utility than anything else. For damage, no, it's not needed. Now one thing I do have to mention with Silk, the rotation that you see me using here, it is not doable if your Silk is not rank 5 or a 7-star champion. Actually, it might be for rank 4s, just barely. I haven't actually tested that. If I remember correctly, then no. Also, it will not work with the Spider-Man 2099 relic. You need the Hulk one. Could you dash away? Thank you. Should have gone with a special one there. Forget to pay attention to the emotion rotation this guy has. Wait, what? You can full dex Psycho Man special too? Yeah, it's pretty simple. I did it the wrong way around again. Okay, yellow is for specials, I can't keep forgetting it. Alright, we can... I guess this is another fight for Silk. Only 600k health, I don't even need to go for the full special 3 rotation. Should be fine with special 2s alone. Don't finish the fight, but it's gonna be close. There we go. A bit of health loss, but that's fine. Then we have the Spider-Man that I brought Red Guardian for, and then another go at the boss. So since I'm buff immune, he shouldn't be able to go invisible at all. Bait this. I said bait this. No, dash at me. I guess I'm gonna refresh first. Okay, no, dash at me. Crit. No crit, okay. Body Supreme shouldn't have any crit resistance, so this is just horrible luck on my part. Well, there we go. Alright, round 2. I didn't really bring any DOT gems, so guess I'm taking... Well, Wolf would be the best here, but I wanna try out the Spider-Ham thing that Ash mentioned in chat. What's up, Pin? Great to see you, MP. I just finished a tournament match against Liam, and then I decided to finish out this 9.1 thing. Just for fun, basically. Okay, so power sting damage apparently is not reflected back for some reason. I don't know if it was, I couldn't tell. Let's see. This should be more noticeable. Yeah, I think the damage is regen back. If it wasn't before, it might have been fixed already. Because that is definitely not the right amount of damage from Spider-Ham. Okay, no phase transition, that's odd. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Wait. Hold on a moment. Don't tell me. Oh no. Oh, please don't tell me. Don't tell me you're gonna be stuck here forever now. Come on. I don't wanna restart the path. um, is DLL still streaming? Report issue. That's for different stuff. But what am I? Am I really just stuck here now? Oh, I pulled on a cable. Hold on. Okay, give me a moment. Hope I didn't break anything. Snagged on a cable by accident. Okay, it's not reading it. This is fun. I'm assuming you guys can hear me just fine. it wasn't the mic cable. Okay, well, with that said, I'm gonna poke someone in the CCP real quick to maybe, hopefully, not have to redo the path because it's annoying. But I am gonna go ahead and end the stream here. This is clearly a sign to do that. So, well, you're not gonna miss out on much because I will not be opening anything after this anyways. I'm saving my crystal shards for the Titanpool update. So, yeah, you're not gonna miss out on much. I'm just gonna finish this out here, and then that will be it. But thanks everyone for still watching, especially for those still being here after the tournament match. I am gonna go ahead and call this one here, and gonna try to sort out this issue. If nothing else, I at least can report the bug and explain what causes it. Not even basics? No. I have, I believe, 3 crystals? No, wait, 4. 4 or 5 7-star basics that I could open right now, but I'm not going to. I'm saving them until the Titan pool update. And the reason why I'm not opening even basics is because Serpent will be moving to the basic pool. And since I want Serpent, but I don't want the other champions in the current Titan pool, I can't open the Titan crystals, but I can't open basics either because Serpent is not in them yet. So I'm kinda stuck waiting for both. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here since nothing's happening on screen. To fix this issue, I would have to restart my whole PC, I think. And I can't be bothered to do that, so I'm gonna try to get this issue fixed. And yeah, next stream will be this weekend for should be 2 different tournaments. I don't know when exactly yet, but they will be on soon enough.